Hi, I'm Brain made of Bubbles, but you can just call me Brain, or Bubbles if you're feeling like you're not like the other girls. I've been a fan of TrueGreen7 for a while now, and he, along with a few other Fakemon artists like Subjectively and Michael Ryan, really got me back into Pokemon, and then into Fakemon. So much so that I've been working on my own Fakemon region, the Ethuria region, for almost 2 years now. It's one of the largest projects I've ever undertaken, and it's been so fun the whole way through. Even if I don't make the cut, I still had fun making a Fakemon for this audition, and it's honestly an honor to think that TrueGreen has seen some of my Fakemon since he's one of my bigger inspirations. At first, I thought about redesigning an older Fakemon design, but I decided I wanted to come up with a new idea, and at that moment, I knew I wanted it to be a lemur. Lemurs are just such cool animals and infinitely unique, and if I were to ever remake the Ethuria region, I'd definitely make my focus on Madagascar. The biodiversity there is unmatched. Brainstorming led me to come up with the idea of a monk/shaman lemur, but I've seen a similar concept done before by other Fakemon artists. To separate my Fakemon from others, I first decided to focus on a different primate, and I landed on the proboscis monkey. It's such a strange and unique animal, though it was a bit of a challenge to find, family-friendly reference photos of it. Why are you like this? Anyways, I went back and forth between the lemur concept and the proboscis monkey that I eventually decided to combine the two. I mean, it wouldn't be too un-Pokemon-like. I mean, Gligar and Gliscor exists, and I'm pretty sure they're a combination of a bat and a scorpion, or maybe something else. I don't know, I'd have to check Bulbapedia. Anyways, when I was designing this, the reference I had in mind while designing was that of Rafiki from The Lion King. Not for much other reason than the staff, but they're both monkeys, so I guess there's that. I also played around with the idea of the Pokemon holding the staff with its feet, but I didn't like that idea and it was hard to execute. Then I remembered why I had Sentret as a reference, as my initial idea had the Pokemon on its tail almost like it was floating with its psychic abilities. Another thing I added was my favorite way to draw arms. I'm not sure if this has a name, but it reminds me of Mega Man, so we'll call them Mega Man arms. I just like the way they look, especially on bipedal Pokemon. After that, the rest of the mon was pretty easy to come up with. Maybe I could have played around with the colors a bit more, but I do like what I got, and I think psychic Pokemon are flexible enough with their design that it doesn't have to be immediately obvious. Anyways, here's Zenimian, the healer Pokemon, a grass psychic type. Zenimian are very peaceful Pokemon, and often appear to those who are lost or injured. Zenimian will nurse them back to health and guide them to the right path. Zenimian are almost always resting on their massive tails, and they even sleep this way. They hardly fight, but when they do, they use their staffs to fire awesome psychic attacks at their opponents. I think I really like how this design came out, and I'm very proud of the idea of just making the face pink. I don't know why, but it's really grown on me. Another note that I forgot to mention, but you'll see that the staff has some lum berries on it, because they're a berry that cures all status conditions, which I think fit the healer concept of Zeninium perfectly. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video and the overall Fakemon design here, and again, even if I don't make the cut, this has just been really fun to do. Thank you for your time.